Guess what? It's a Tuesday. New month. It's tech time. And guess who's here? You got it right. Carlette.
Hey, Francois.
Okay. How are we this new month?
It is a new month. It's a new day. It's a new chance at a new life. So
all sorts of exciting things.
All sorts of exciting things blowing through the country.
Yes, well, we got a little rain, and this is officially hurricane season. Strange things happen.
I have water in my pipes.
Quite a little bit more frequently. So that's all good.
Yes.
Say congratulations to young Cuff. Did you hear?
I heard.
Did you hear?
I'm going to say congratulations first to Tessan because she's a friend of mine.
Yes.
I can say that honestly. Good morning, Tess, and congrats. I saw her Saturday night.
I would say commiseration to Tess. I don't know. She should have spoken to me.
He comes from good stock.
He does come from good stock. That's a disappointment.
And congratulations to you, young Cub.
Yes.
My BB friend and my Twitter peep. So.
Oh boy!
Awesome.
Did you say you heard he may move out? Because I heard he's gonna move Tess in.
I was sure that on Saturday I read that he was moving out. That's what I read on Twitter.
Don't believe everything you read on Twitter.
You can't believe everything that you get on Twitter.
Take my word for it.
And I'm sure that Tess will help him launch out of his parents' house.
Okay.
Failure to launch is a big problem for some women.
All right, where are we going this morning?
And maybe this will help Tess and Cuff.
Okay.
Personal finance software.
All right. Cuff, listen up.
we are going to be doing a series for June, just as we did a series in mobility. In June, we're going to be talking about software. We're going to be looking at different types of software: education, productivity, browsers. And today, I thought it could
tell me the difference between software and hardware.
Software is what makes hardware work. So software is the driving force that allows us to do things with the hardware that we have. Does that make sense? No?
The hardware is the actual computer.
The hardware is the computer.
The plastic.
The plastic. So
and the metal and the plastic.
The metal and all that. So the car is the hardware and the driver is the software. Driver is what makes the car move.
Oh, I like that. The driver.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I'm glad.
All right. Okay.
Right, so this is the driver that we need for our personal finance. Now, great personal finance software should have a few features. It should be easy to use. It should have all sorts of reporting features that allow you to see graphs and charts and stuff, so you can make decisions.
So this is when you say personal finance. This is like what? Like
for you, for me.
What am I? This is for my investment, or is this for my checkbook?
This is for your checkbook. This is for your investment. This is
my credit card.
This is for the cash that you don't even declare to the government. Yes, this is for your credit card.
And I track all of that.
And you track all of it.
Like the idea.
Yes.
I have a lot to track.
Money?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I have a lot of expenses. I don't know about the income part. But I give thanks. Yes, and you want to be able to track it. You want to be able to see where your income is coming from.
Right.
Many of us have a standard salary. Some of us hustle and get income from various sources. We want to be able to track that. We have a lot of expenses, especially when we're spending cash. We don't realize that we're spending this much money on hairdresser fees. We don't realize that we're spending that much money on gas. So personal finance software kind of brings it all together for us.
So what would I get?
You would load on a program onto your hard drive, and I did some research, and hands down, Quicken is considered to be the best personal finance software.
I know about those guys.
I know you know
Quicken. Yes, I know about those guys.
Quicken is really good, and I've been using Quicken for a while myself as well. In addition to my personal finance, I find that Quicken is good for small things like church groups, or if you're the treasurer of your strata. Quicken works for that kind of small application.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yes,
Yeah.
and small companies and things like that, so that you can have all this information stored, and you have to back it up as well.
You gotta back it up, and we will talk about backup.
Right.
Now, Quicken is going to set you back about $40 US. It's not a very expensive program, and it works like a charm. But the reality of the situation is not too many of us are tethered to our desktop computers or sitting in front of our laptop. A lot of us go mobile.
Right.
And Quicken is mobile as well.
Is it really?
Yes, they've got Quicken for iPhone. Sorry, BB users.
Quicken for iPhone.
Quicken for iPhone, and this comes free, and with it you can check everything it is that you have on your Quicken on your desktop, because it uses cloud computing.
Oh, so that means that it's really not on my computer. It's up in the air.
It's up in the cloud. That's right. What that means though is that you can access your information from anywhere in any PC anywhere.
It's a real term she's saying, folks.
Yes,
cloud.
Cloud is a technical term. It doesn't sound technical.
No, it doesn't. It sounds very clever.
If you don't want to spend the $40 on Quicken, there is a free option by the makers of Quicken called Mint. This is completely cloud-based. So all your information is up in the cloud. And you have Mint for iPhone and for Android. Sorry again, BlackBerry users.
And, well, we can do the cloud thing one day, but you talk about it very casually, like you have full confidence in it.
I have great confidence in it. I don't know if I would say full confidence in it, but you see, what protects you in the cloud is passwords and being diligent online.
No, also that company could go bankrupt.
Quicken?
No, cloud.
If only cloud were a company.
But each cloud is a company.
Each cloud is
There's a human being managing some machines there, right?
This is true, which is why you do have to be savvy about which clouds it is that you decide to claim your rain from, so to speak. But Quicken is definitely secure.
Yeah.
Of course, I need to mention some of the drawbacks. It wouldn't be fair for me to tout out Quicken and
correct.
Quicken without the drawbacks. The major drawback is, unfortunately for us Jamaicans, Quicken does not integrate. In a perfect world, when you have Quicken, it downloads your information from your bank accounts and reconciles your accounts for you. And when you're doing your online payments, you can do it within the software. Alas, I'm yet to find a local bank that supports Quicken.
Right.
If I'm wrong, please tell me, please.
You gotta punch everything in from scratch.
That's right.
But
it's not necessarily from scratch, because I can say that a number of the banks with their online banking allow you to download in a format that can be imported into Quicken. But to me, that's another extra step.
I did not know this.
That you should have to do. Yeah, you can export it as a, is it CVS? Which is basically a text document that you can import.
Well, I think one of the things to do, instead of downloading what the bank does, do your own thing so that you can catch the bank if they make a mistake. If you just download what they do, then you're stuck with what they say.
That's right. So
and then you can ask questions.
You can ask questions.
Yeah.
And great software is going to help you make important financial decisions. Now, if it is that you're hell-bent on keeping your BlackBerry and you want a software, there is one. I found one.
Really?
Well, I found two, but one that I can recommend and another one. Ascendo Money.
Ascendo.
Yes, Ascendo Money, right? That's also $40. And so is Splash Money. I haven't seen very many good reviews about Splash. I've never used it. And I do find it tedious when I go to my favorite restaurant to have to then enter in what I do on my phone. But
so it is solely to use on the phone. You wouldn't use this on the computer.
It does have backup software for the computer, but it is designed for use on the BlackBerry.
But then you could load it onto the computer after that.
Yes, you can.
I see.
And see your charts and your graphs and all of that.
I think the good message here is that you should track your personal finances to know what you're doing and where the money is going. And the good thing is that there is a tool to do it. Okay.
And the tool is Quicken, and it's $40 online.
All right, if you want to get some information on that, check out the blogspot, trivialonfame.blogspot.com.
I have a Windows 7 tip for you before we go.
Okay.
Yes, very quickly. I'm going to give you Windows 7 tips all summer long, I believe.
Oh, wonderful.
So here's a tip. Jump lists are a new feature that give you the option to view a list recently accessed by files, by applications without having to open it. What this means is when you hover over the little icon in the task window, you can see all the files that program opened previously. So you can go you can jump right to that file. So you don't have to open it and then click on file and then
You
click
mean
on
if I had closed it already?
That's right. If it's closed, it's not open at all. You can just hover over the icon in the taskbar and voila, it's there.
And all the other ones that were open since I was on the computer?
It keeps a list of about 10
Really?
recently open files. I don't think you need much more.
No, that sounds like a good thing.
And then you can jump right into your Word.
You like the Windows 7 thing?
I love the Windows 7.
Oh, all right. Folks, stay with us. Carlette is going to stick around if you got some questions based on what she said this morning, or if you have some ideas on financial software, clouds, or all of that, or if you want to ask her a question on anything, she's going to stick around. You can text us at 878-FAME, 878-3263, or as we said, go to the blogspot, trivialonfame.blogspot.com, or if you...
Got 10 minutes? Get technified with Tech Time on Tuesdays in Trivial Pursuit with Francois and me, Carlette, on the blazing 95 FM.